Okay, welcome back everybody. Today I wanted to go over a 23.8 hour trade that I took on Eurusd that made me around $980 on my 6K funded account. So, like I said, this is one of my smaller funded accounts since my bigger ones are waiting for payouts. But here we go. Here's proof of the trade. And so, here's my analysis. Alright, so go to the daily chart on Eurusd and we're clearly bullish, right? And we retraced to a daily fair value gap, right? So here we go. So we passed fair value gap, right? So 30 minutes before London session open, we'll go ahead and go straight to the London session open. There we go. Okay, so 2 o'clock my time is when London session opens. So I'm looking for a long opportunity on the 1 minute, right? So this is essentially where I saw it, right? So we had seen a 1 minute break of structure considering this high right here got taken out, right? And then I also saw a breaker block right here, just this 1 minute candle, along with this fair value gap, right? So this is where I executed. I'm not too sure where I got my fill at. Let me see. 108, 160 was where I got my fill. So that's what it looked like. 108, 160. And then as for a stop loss, I moved it pretty far down only because of spread. Realistically, I would want it to be around here at the bottom of this candle, or even at the bottom of this fair value gap. But as for spread, I wanted to keep it a little bit loose. But so stop loss were at 108, 140. And then as for a target, here, let me go ahead and get my entry. There you go, I got my entry right here. And so, as for targets, I looked over to the 1 hour chart. And I saw this low resistance liquidity run right here that we could be reaching for, right? All this low resistance liquidity. However, this was actually my initial target, right? But after a little bit, I figured it's a little bit unrealistic for a Friday price movement, so I just went ahead and targeted this high. Actually, not this high. These relative equal highs right here. Right there. Good. A little bit higher than that, I guess. So I'll go and stretch it out. So that was my target, these highs right here, inside of this low resistance liquidity. And so here we go. So back down to the 1 minute. And I did actually scale in a second position here once we got a little bit higher up, and I trailed my stops to break even. So there we go. Let's go to 15 minute. This is how the trade played out. I'll go ahead and speed it up a little bit. There you go, TP hit right there. However, this was the trade, right? So at this purple line was where market was about to close for the weekend. So I went ahead and closed out my position right here for around, I believe it's a little bit less, yeah, 19-hour trade. However, that's just because I didn't want to hold over the weekend. But it did actually go on to hit TP. So that's my analysis. I'm going to go ahead and start working on episode 6 of the training course right now. And there we go.